Good morning. How are you doing today?
Hi, good afternoon. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine as well. Thank you for asking.
No problem. So I'll just introduce myself. My name is Caroline and I'm from Mumbai. And currently I'm pursuing my degree in economics. And that's about me. Can you tell me a little about yourself?
Sure. Before I introduce myself, I really wanted to say sorry because I was not able to pronounce your name. Probably I
That
thought it's Carolina. So it's a Caroline, right?
it's Caroline.
Caroline. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So my name is Kumar Ravish, as you can see, and I'm a working professional. I'm on this platform to brush up my conversational skills, right, and learn something from the conversation we had. So that's about me.
All right, great. So where are you from?
I'm basically from Bihar. However, I am located in Noida currently.
Okay.
Yes,
Um, all right, great. So how have your Clapingo sessions been so far?
that's been really great so far. I mean, I got an opportunity to speak to so many professionals. Um, so, like overall, it's been a great experience so far. Yeah, as like I said.
And do you find that this is helping you? Do you feel like you've benefited or gotten something out of it in terms of, honing your skills?
Absolutely. I interacted with a lot of people, speakers, right? And they corrected me somewhere as well. I find where I'm lacking, right? So I am trying to work on those skills or those, say, the area of improvement, right? And I'm working on that in order to brush up. Yeah. So all in all, I would say yes. I have gotten benefited, certainly.
Okay, great. So today our topic is plastic surgery and other voluntary procedures. So before we begin, are you familiar with what idioms are?
What is that?
Idioms, like phrases.
Idioms and phrases.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so there are two phrases, idioms here. So we'll just discuss, and if you could just tell me what you think they mean and make a sentence.
Oh, I see. So that has already been mentioned on the session document, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's give it a try then. I
Yeah.
probably have no idea.
Would you go
Yeah,
through it?
yeah.
Okay, great. So clean bill of health.
Clean.
Clean bill of health.
Okay, I think somebody who's in good shape. I think who does not have. I mean, who seem to be a healthier one, I believe.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But can you use it in a sentence and tell me? Other than the one given on the session document.
I mean, that's not open, in fact, right in front of me. Even I have no clue where it is mentioned.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, if I may say, like, I have a clean bill of health. I don't know. I mean, clean bill of health. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
uh,
that's fine. That's a good sentence.
okay.
Okay, the other one is facelift. Facelift
Facelift.
is sort of like a surgery. Yeah.
Facelift. I think to make someone's face brighter, cleaner.
Yeah. So the thing is, in a technical aspect, since our
Hmm.
topic today is, voluntary procedures or some sort of face surgery. So facelift is a form of surgery, but facelift also has another application, like another
I
use.
see.
So facelift also means making something, improving the look of something, and that may not necessarily be your face. So I could
Okay.
say I gave my old car a facelift. So because you'll refurbish it, you'll, do something new, maybe change the color, change the interiors of your car. So when you change and improve something, even like renovating a house, another
Hmm.
word you could use will be facelift. Like I gave my car a facelift. I gave my
Got it.
room a facelift. something like that. It
Yeah.
doesn't,
Sure.
of course, it also means the surgery where you do something to your face, but it also means improving or refurbishing something. All
Or
right?
renovation. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, renovation, yes. Um, okay. So moving on to the topic today, which
Hmm.
plastic surgeries have you heard of?
Okay. So I remember a couple. I think like hair transplantation is one of them, right? Which is very common. And then liposuction, wherein you are uh, take the extra fats are taken out from your body, right?
Yeah,
And basically not used for losing weight again, but yeah, wherever there is a deposition of fats in your body that gets, I mean, the surgeon take out all those fats, unnecessarily fats, in order to make you in proper shape. So that's probably liposuction. And then the other one is rhino surgery. I remember that's or probably rhino surgery. If I'm
rhinoplasty.
Rhinoplasty, okay, rhinoplasty, wherein they work on your nose to make it beautify. I mean, if somebody's got, the difficulties in their shape of their noses, right? So the surgeon make it, work on the nose and make it perfect, right? And then what else? Um, liposuction I've already mentioned, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
so
that's right. Those are a
yeah.
good amount of surgeries. Okay. Would you opt to have any surgery done?
I don't feel like because I personally feel I don't have any such deformities, right? So I certainly not like to go for any of those surgeries because there are risks involved as well. I was the other day I was going through an article wherein I found that the liposuction, if I say, it's detrimental at a certain point in time because there are a lot of risks involved, and probably somebody who's obese or say has got obesity, right? So definitely the BM, which is called the body mass
Body
index,
mass.
yeah, that certainly would be higher in those people, and there's very high tendency that they have different complications altogether with high blood pressure, right? And many other complications. And when they try out and they're taking their fat deposition out from their bodies, uh, I, I mean, the people have a very high risk in losing their lives at times. So ever since I came across with that article, if I ever come across somebody who wanted to go for this liposuction, I usually let them know that, okay, that could be really dangerous at certain point in time if you're thinking
Yeah,
of
some bad
getting
repercussions.
into this. It's a bad replication, yeah. And then obviously, I mean, there will be a lot of pain involved, right? There will be a lot of other complications as well. So I think as long as you are probably in a dire need of getting surgery done, you should not think about it because it could be dangerous. And I personally believe is that uh, I don't feel like going for all those surgery at this point in time. Yeah. How do you
So,
think? What is your take on this? Do you suggest somebody to go for these surgeries despite the fact that these are dangerous in some sense?
so I do not support surgeries or any sort of, trying to meddle with how you're actually formed. All right. But again, I feel like so this is solely like a lot of media based, you know, circumstances or situations or, that I've seen wherein when they get a certain sort of, surgery or they, do something to their face, they may end up feeling more confident about themselves, which they
Hmm.
probably won't. So I don't have a say in it. Like, I feel like to each their own. So if that makes you happy, if you are happy with having a bigger lips or
Hmm.
bigger eyes or a smaller face, a smaller nose, and you can afford it, then why not? I mean, if it makes you happy, then. And I feel like uh, people do end up like you are informed of the various repercussions or side effects it can have. So if you still, are willing to let that happen, then that's your call. Like you can't see, obviously, no one close to me, no one from my friends or family is going to do something like this. So obviously, for someone closer to me, my stance on this would be completely different. But from what I see, like online social media, I feel like if you have the money, if it makes you happy, if it makes you more confident, go for it.
Okay. But I think when that comes to making your lips, going for this transformation, right, with surgery, it is not permanent, right? You have to go for another sittings. Probably it's not that one time that you're done with your uh, surgery, basically for your lips, right? So it's not a one-time process. You'll have to go for it lasts for I think 6 months, and
Yeah,
then one has to go for another sitting in order to make your lips perfect. So I think it's really painful at certain point in time, but as long as you're comfortable doing it, you are in
yeah.
something that where your looks matter the most, then
Hmm.
probably you can go for those surgeries. Yeah, but people, the common man, or somebody who does not belong to those areas, probably they might not think about it. Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah. Plus, there are a lot of instances where, so a lot of face surgeries and all, like when you do something to your face, it comes out of insecurity, right? Or maybe like models, they have to do it. You have to get a facelift. You have to, make your nose look thin, your eyebrows go all the way back, and all of that. But like a lot of people get these surgeries done, and somewhere in that journey they end up feeling like they were beautiful the way they were before. So then
Exactly.
you can always, like, a lot of people end up removing their lip fillers or reversing any surgery that they've done. So it's all their own, like, personal journey or story or experience.
Right.
So yeah, that is my take on it. So we have just like a few minutes left, so I'll just give you some feedback and take any
Sure.
questions that you have. So I will first tell you a few things that I liked. One, you have a lot of confidence when you speak. There is a certain way you hold yourself when you talk, which is great. Like it reflects a lot about your personality and that you're not afraid to have a conversation, which is very important, I feel. Number two, I feel your choice of words is really good. So, and I think when you're speaking, a lot of people fumble and they stammer or end up using filler words because they don't know what to say next. But you don't do that, which is good. So that reflects that you're confident in what you're saying. And more importantly, you know what you're saying. So that's why you don't need to like go back and forth in a same sentence, and which is great. And I like your choice of words. And I actually don't have like a lot of, even your pronunciations are all right. Maybe some bigger words like repercussions, you just stopped saying it towards the end. Like you just said like repercussion.
Repercussion. I mean, there's a word I'm struggling. I know the meaning. I have been using it, you know, for quite a long time now. But when it comes to pronunciation, I sometimes it's hard for me to pronounce. So maybe, yeah, you got it right.
Yeah, so that's okay. Maybe like these are all words that are not very sophisticated, but at the same time, when you use them in your speech, it sounds good
Right.
because it's like a stronger word. So maybe you can like work on the like pronunciations for these words. Can you say repercussions?
Repercussion. Yes.
Yeah, see, you got it. Maybe, yeah, like in the flow of a sentence, maybe you might not
Exactly.
get it,
Exactly.
but that's okay. Yeah, and I think you're doing a good job. I didn't feel like your, other than like your pronunciation, which are actually 95% there. Like I just picked on this one word. Uh, yeah, I think you're doing a good job. Do you have any questions?
First of all, thank you again for all your valuable feedback for me. And I would certainly like to work on my feedback, whosoever is I'm having a conversation with. Certainly, there are certain points where they suggest that I should work on, and I take them very seriously. And I'm trying to make sure that, I do not repeat those mistakes if I make. But yeah, it's a process, right? It's not something that probably uh, it'll be you'll have the improved one in the very next conversation. So it takes time, of course, and I'm working on them, and hopefully I should be able to overcome all those mistakes that I'm making quite often. But yeah, I what I would say is that it was great talking to you, and
It was great
it was really
speaking to you.
informative. And the best part of it is that you have an idea about the topic, and you talked really well. I thought at times I have seen people, if there is a topic, if I ask, or probably the speakers, the learners ask the back questions, right? So sometimes, the tutors even fumble at certain point in time because the ideas and the topics you might not be fluent at certain point in time, and you might not be aware of the knowledge of the topic that we were supposed to be discussing. So overall, I found you really informative, and it was really great talking to you again. So I would
It was
love to
great speaking to you.
book another session with you. So thanks again for everything.
Thank you so much. All the best and
All
take
the
care.
best.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.